In this video, I will recap Death Note Season 1 Episode 2. First watch Episode 1 so that you can understand the story. So the story begins in a day at school when Light is called by his teacher to translate a sentence and does it easily. After class is over, Ryuk asks him how he can take the boredom of school, but Light tells him not to talk to him in public as people will think he is talking to himself. When two students ask Light to hang out with them, Light refuses as he has plans of his own, continuing to kill criminals. When his younger sister Sayu comes asking for help with homework, Ryuk warns Light that anyone who touches the Death Note would be able to see him as well. Light becomes angry at keeping such an important fact hidden until now. He builds a fake bottom in his drawer to hide the note, and concocts a mechanism in his desk drawer that would ignite flammable liquids, destroying the note and possibly killing whoever opens it unless a secret lock is used. Ryuk is impressed by Light's forethought and ingenuity. Meanwhile, Interpol convenes for a meeting regarding so many deaths of criminals in the world over. How many criminals could suddenly die in such a short time, with known cause of death other than heart attacks? One representative at the meeting suggests contacting L, a world-famous private detective who has solved every case given to him. There is doubt as to whether L, that no one see him. A representative of L called Watari has only see him. Watari then produces a laptop to allow L to talk with Interpol. They state that they would need Interpol's complete cooperation to conduct their investigation. What they know at present, however, is that the party or parties responsible for the mass murders is most likely based in Japan. They could not say much else at present, but they plan to reveal how they came to this deduction by directly confronting the killers. The deaths continue and are noticed by the public. Many are impressed that criminals are dying, while also fearful of what may happen to them if they find themselves on the wrong side of the law. Rumors spread about the one responsible for the deaths, Kira, a name derived from the Japanese transliteration of killer. The media hasn't named Kira as a possible cause of the deaths, but the public are aware of his work. Light explains to Ryuk that if people were asked if criminals deserve to die, most would argue that it was wrong on a moral level, but deep down inside, they favor Kira's justice. The rumors and support on the internet for Kira speak to this truth. Suddenly, a worldwide broadcast from the Japanese office of the ICPO is shown live on television. A man introduces himself as Lindell Taylor, head of the investigative task behind Kira, and also known simply as L. The Japanese ICPO representatives are surprised that L would show his face, having done exactly as L had instructed. They are anxious to see if the gambit L proposed would pay off. L condemns the deaths of the criminals and calls Kira out. Light is smug about his ability to evade capture, but when L called his acts evil, Light loses his composure and declares that anyone who would oppose him are just as deserving of death as any criminal before scrawling his name into the Death Note. Light writes his name in Death Note moments later. Lindell Taylor suffers a heart attack and dies on live television. As Light celebrates his victory over L, however, the actual L interrupts the broadcast. They were genuinely shocked that their attempt to coax Kira into action actually bore fruit. Lindell Taylor was actually a criminal who had been arrested secretly and was on death row, and his death confirmed that Kira can kill remotely. When Light cannot kill L due to never seeing his face or knowing his name, L finds this interesting. They further announced that this international broadcast was actually confined to the Kanto region of Japan, thus confirming the fact that Kira operated out of Japan, further confirmed by the fact that Kira's first victim was a Japanese criminal whose crimes were never broadcast internationally. With these clues, L is confident that he will eventually catch Kira. Light is infuriated that he could be outwitted so easily, but nonetheless accepts L's challenge. It's a game of cat and mouse where the victor is whoever can deduce the other's identity, and the other will die. Ryuk is excited at the prospect of this confrontation, so the episode 2 end here. Like and subscribe the video. I will see you in next video. Bye.